Gente, estamos aqui com Isabela Moner, que é a intérprete de Transformers, O Último Cavaleiro. Hi Isa, how are you?
I'm good, how are you? It sounds so cool in Portuguese, the title of the movie.
Yeah.
O Último Cavaleiro. How do you say it? That's very cool.
Well, so congratulations on the movie and on your birthday, because you just turned 16.
Yes, I'm getting so many gifts. It's awesome. Got this from Colombia. It's a Peruvian thing right here, and then some Havaianas right here as a little gift from some Brazilian press. But yeah, I really enjoyed it here. Yeah, the fans and all the people here are really awesome. They dance, they sing, and they make good food. So.
Did you party?
I mean, I did as much partying as a 16-year-old can do, you know? I went to this really nice restaurant, Figueira, and then I had some steak and...
Did you eat brigadeiro?
I did, I had it, and then the pan de queijo.
Yeah, because brigadeiro is common on birthday.
But yeah, I did, yeah. I mean, I had a little bit. I was so full from the steak, I just couldn't do it. But I had a little bit.
So wow, let's talk about Transformers. O Último Cavaleiro.
That movie.
Started as a legend. One of the greatest of all. 1,000 years we've kept it hidden. To protect Earth from what was destined to arrive.
How awesome is it to be part of it?
It's amazing. I grew up watching these movies. And I feel like I'm getting to live a childhood dream of mine. I mean, I'm still a child, but you know, my baby childhood. But yeah, no, it's a great honor. And then I'm also playing a really cool, badass character who can handle anything and wants to fight a little bit more than she can handle, but she manages.
These are troubled times. Without leaders, chaos reigns.
I'm not leaving you.
I love that it's a girl who can fix everything. Because I remember when I was a kid, I always wanted to have like those car toys, and it was always like, this for boys. So I think Izabella is gonna be a great character for girls.
I always would play with cars, car toys when I was younger because, well, first of all, I had brothers, and they were like, I have two brothers. I was outruled, so they would always play with Pokemon cards, all the car toys. We had race tracks, the trains, and I gravitated towards that, and I also, I had dolls as well, but that's, like, I didn't know the rules or whatever, the invisible stupid rules that we have about that, and I also really appreciate Hasbro with this Transformers movie. I basically cried when I found this out. I don't know why. I'm so emotional. I'm a Cancer, so what can you expect? But I basically cried when I found out that they no longer have like boys sections for toys and girl toys. They no longer have that. It's just toys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry again. Don't cry. I'm fine. I just love seeing little boys with dolls in the airport.
Yeah.
So sweet.
I know the audition wasn't a very ordinary audition. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I was in Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio, and I got the 3 scenes of Izzy. I didn't even know what the script was about, and I put myself on tape because I really wanted to play this part, and I put up this blanket, this white sheet that was kind of wrinkly, so I had to iron it, and I put it up behind me. I taped it because none of the walls in our house are white, so I put it up, and then I taped 3 scenes. I dressed like how I thought Izzy would dress. I put a bandana around my arm because I figured she'd be working out in the heat, sweating, and yeah, and then 2 days later, after I sent it, thinking that I wasn't gonna get it, Michael Bay reached out, and he was like, "You suck. I'm not gonna hire you." No, he was like, "I definitely want you to come over to my studios and do a callback for me."
I can't imagine like getting a call from Michael.
No, and you're like, "I'm going to his hood. I'm gonna go to his headquarters, and I'm gonna have to talk to this guy because first of all, he is a huge director." And he just recently got his like handprints and footprints and his dog's footprint or paw print in the cement, and it just goes to show, what a cool opportunity.
And last question: how was it to like interact with the Transformers and the Autobots and Sqweeks. They were so real.
Sqweeks. He's so cute. I love him. Yeah, he's right out there too.
He was real, right?
He was real. Yeah, they built the actual thing. I mean, it couldn't move by itself or like walk around, but you know, we had this guy named Jeff operating him. Jeff is the best. Jeff is the best ventriloquist because, you know, there was barely any animation to do with Sqweeks because, you know, Jeff was just so good at it. And I felt like Sqweeks was real with the little lights in his eyes that made it look like he has like a little soul. And I actually chose the color for Sqweeks, and I basically begged them to make him a real life, you know. Now he's like the main event of the press tour, you know. Everyone's like, oh my God, this is like a real Transformer. And he's also blowing up in the real world with Hasbro. They made him a toy, and now he's like too cool for me, and I barely see him anymore.
Well, thanks so much, Izabella. Gente, Transformers, O Último Cavaleiro estreia dia 20 de julho nos cinemas.
I love Portuguese.